Again, call the meeting to order. Time now is 18:37. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please take your seats. What happened to the flag? No,
They probably stole it for out front.
no, it's supposed to be on the. You vote that flag. I do it. Look, I had to do it. That's on this. Right there on the left. Public comments? Introduce yourself and tell us how far you're here.
I am Monique, resident of Miami Lakes. I'm one of the social workers at the VA. I heard about the committee. I've been to a couple of the events, so I really wanted to just be a part, help our community, help our veterans. So I'm sitting in today. I'm probably applying to see if I can become a member. If there's a spot, if you'll take me, but if not, just, to help out the committee, so.
Thank you. All right, I make a motion to defer the reviewing and adopting the minutes, and our secretary is present. Done.
Oh, would somebody like to volunteer?
I'm taking notes. And I make a motion to defer. Should we do it each one or just do it for like?
No, I don't think the chair can take minutes.
Can we even have a minutes taken?
Yeah, so minutes and in this scenario would just be as simple as the roll call, so we have the attendance and then just like the part time and the end.
At the end.
And you
Oh,
would
that's
just
cool.
state the public comments.
Right.
But it should be somebody else separately from the chair.
Thank you, Gary. Starts on with 1837. Monique said hello, she's from the DA.
I got it.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so I want to make a motion to defer the minutes and to defer the proceed allocation discussion for 2022 raise and the 2023 raise, since we do not have a quorum. And
Yeah.
no motion,
No
Yeah.
motions, no.
okay, no deferrals? Well, there you go.
There's no meeting.
There's no meeting. Yeah, I guess what we can do is discuss, we can discuss what's going on, any updates, I know we're gonna do. There we go.
Yes.
What do we have?
Was that for me?
Okay.
Okay, all right, just so y'all know. Number one. Anybody that's gonna be there, part of the parade or
It's a run.
any other stuff, I'm sorry. That's my old notes. They are closing 82nd Avenue at 7:30 a.m. If anybody's planning on parking in Mary Collins parking lot, and I don't know if that's gonna be open either, but if anybody's planning on parking there or doing whatever you're gonna do on 82nd Avenue, you gotta do it before 7:30 because they're closing the road. That's one. Number two. I'm repeating something Isle told us, but it's gonna be important because they are closing 82nd Avenue, that the Grahams have given the okay for parking at the office's parking lot, correct? Isle?
So they have, but to be very specific, it's two different buildings. It's the Parkside Corporate Center, I believe it's called, and the Andrew Jackson Building. So it's 8100 opening directly across the park. And then what would be considered, I guess, the backside of the Mary Collins Community Center. Those are the two parking areas for the event, and that is also stated in the emails that have gone out to the registrants.
Okay,
I have a question.
and. Sure, if I'm allowed,
Sure.
if
I
it's,
guess,
if it's for me,
Officer Amador,
Yes.
is there gonna be someone, you got a lot of people coming in, probably 400 cars in one. Is there gonna be someone there to direct people where to park?
Okay, so last year, they were advised, most of the people came down 7-9 Court and they came to me. And then from there, I directed them into the buildings that are on Oak. that are gonna be open. They're on the south side.
I kind of knew you had the handle. I'm just curious to know.
We're gonna be, I mean, we drove with, the cone people yesterday. The whole course and told them, look, we want more cones here, we need, more of this, more of that, so all that's been set up. They're gonna be there at 5 in the morning. 5:30 in the morning, 5:30 in the morning, our guys are gonna block the little section of Oak where that starting line is. They're gonna block that already off. Right where the, next to the guardhouse, so that the guardhouse is not impacted. So if anybody's coming in or out of, there, they need to go down Mountain Road to get in. They're not gonna be able to go up Oak anymore after 5:30. We were told to be at, our group area at 7:30. By 7:45, we should be on post. And then what we do is, Soto drives the track at 7:45, 7:50. And then as soon as, hey, we're gonna start, it's gonna start, how long? About 5 minutes before, we shut down the whole thing.
Okay.
And then that's, communicating because I'm right there, right? So I can hear, they're always saying, look, we're gonna start at this time, we're gonna start at that time. One thing that was brought up is 7-9 court is under construction. So they're gonna do one of the two, did they say which?
So
lane
there's
they're
an,
gonna do?
actually, there's an update on that. So as you guys know, pretty much the entire 5K course is what's going under construction. However, it's done in phases. So 7-9 was, the timeline was that 7-9 was gonna be under construction for Saturday. However, they got delayed and they're actually still in Commerce. So we don't have to worry about 7-9 anymore. We're gonna use the entire roundabout and it's fine. They're in that Commerce area, so what they're gonna do is they're gonna patch it up and all contain it in one lane, because at the end of the day, we only use one lane in that
Oh,
area,
okay.
so it's fine.
We spoke with him yesterday.
Yeah,
We
and
did the
he told
track.
me he's been looking at it, yeah.
And we were like, they were they said, look, we're gonna do it. We know that you guys need it. Don't worry, we got this. So they were like,
Yeah, Public
on top
Works
of it.
has been on top of it and updating them, and we've been in contact with them, letting them know, reminding them like, hey, it needs to be cleaned up, so we should be done.
I mean, just like some dirt. It wasn't a big.
Yeah, and
deal.
it's only one side, it's not the entire road, and we only use one side, so it works out. So we don't have to worry about 7-9.
Update the group on about the race.
I had another question on that. On the roll. Last year Judy was out there and she pretty much directed everyone. The van came in, you guys were over there, and she directed everyone where to go. Is she pretty much doing the same thing this year? Is that something we need to help with in some way, or how's it?
I'll be there with her. So yes, the answer is yes. She'll do the same thing, and then I'll be there and help direct as well.
And just to answer that question, I think there's always, there's always help needed when it comes to directing people because they didn't refer to the map or the instructions, but I will, I want you guys to know that communications have been sent out, letting them know exactly where they are to park. And back on the topic of closing roads, we told everybody that roads are closing at 7:30 AM, that they need to be parked by 7:30 AM. If you're not parked by 7:30 AM, we can't help you because obviously roads need to start shutting down.
The sponsors and vendors, last year, the tents and tables were provided.
Yes,
Is that gonna be the same
Yes.
thing? Awesome, okay.
yes. Some sponsors are bringing their own branded tents, but those have already told me. If they haven't told me that, we have a tent prepared for them.
Okay.
I believe Caution CrossFit is one of the ones we have a tent ready
Okay.
for in case you guys don't have one.
Okay.
But yes, sponsors have been told 7:30 AM, and as we just mentioned, there's 2 parking directions we give. There's 2 addresses. I've been directing sponsors to use the 8100 Oak Lane because if they're gonna be wheeling in like marketing materials or whatever, that's what's closest to the sponsored area. And then, and the reason I mentioned that is because the schools, the bands have been told, hey, you need to be there before 7:30. Along with the school that's doing the band and the school that's doing the dancers. So they know they have to be there before 7:30 and then they just cross from 8100 Oakland into the park area.
And the towns, the microphone and the amplifiers and all that kind of stuff, that'll be brought out by,
So, Ruben, Race Time, the one that they're doing the course for us, they have like speakers that are just for the finish line start area. For the sponsor area where we're gonna do like the winners podium and the presentation of the awards, we do have a DJ and sound there as well. So it's not gonna communicate, because that's just like, you know, a hanging out area, and the other is where the race is happening. But yes, sound is taken care of.
okay, so everything's. Is there anything else that needs to be done, or we can volunteer? with?
Yeah, I do need 3 veteran committee volunteers would be great. We do have 20 student volunteers coming out that morning. I do have assignment for them, and I'm happy to share this with you guys, just so you guys get an idea. But we need help. The students are gonna be helping us. Race Time already asked for some students because they need help setting up the signage, the finish line art. We also have some brand new signage for this year. We have some signage around the barricades, and a couple of other things. So we have them helping us with that. We also need a lot of help setting up tables, tents, and chairs that morning.
Okay,
Um,
what's fine?
so I need 3 Veterans Committee volunteers from 6:30 AM to 7:30 AM to help me with signage and with setting up tables, tents, and chairs.
Okay, I'll be there.
I have to run now, I gotta represent.
Yeah, obviously, no, if some of them, I mean, if you guys are running, obviously you can't.
I'll
It's
run.
important that my agents have proper representation at the runs.
You're the only one who runs in the race. Like, group the winners, Larry. Foreman.
Do I get with you for the warm up or should I get those with Judy or,
I was.
Do you have, like, a
you
microphone?
know,
So you get
Yeah,
the
we
right-
have,
or like a headset or anything? I can yell really loud too, like, but,
no, but we do, we have a DJ and a mic and might as well use it.
okay, yeah,
So we'll do it around that area, which is like the winners podium area.
okay.
Here's a map just so you can follow along better. Just like that. There's a couple copies for you guys. It's a little different.
You guys want to be different groups.
So they-
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's, yeah,
I honestly don't.
so the biggest difference this year in the map is that you guys will notice there's 2 black lines leading into the park. That is the barricades that we're gonna be using this year to corral the runners. So very important, we don't want like the outside people to be getting into that area. And that's strictly because the squares you see around them, you see like 4 little squares, that's where we're gonna be handing out the medals to the runners. And where we're gonna be giving them out the Acai Express is donating juices and smoothies, and Chick-fil-A is donating fruits. So we only wanna give that obviously to the run.
Right.
And that's gonna help us control that.
I want the tactical vehicle.
Oh, I made this map, it's very good. Jonathan, excellent job.
Yes,
Very good.
I have a bunch of part maps. that I said working. Probably two.
start coming to my meetings.
And then, yeah, the little blue squares are all
Sponsor.
the.
Is it like first come, first serve?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
gonna be a lot of that.
Okay.
And that's what I need part of the committee, help me with, 1, to unload tables and chairs from Mary Collins. And bring them to that area, which is the opposite corner, and 2, to, help the sponsors, direct the sponsors to their areas.
I'll just bring my pickup truck and we'll load them and pick up.
Yeah, that's
drive
what we-
across. Yeah. All right, anything else?
So I need 3 of you. Bill,
Mhm.
6:30 to 7:30. Not all at once.
I'm setting up cautions and then.
Yeah, I know, I know.
Yeah.
You can load it.
I have guests coming.
Monique,
I gotta tell you what happened. I really, when you guys talked, when you explained how important it was to share the social media.
He's volunteering for
Okay.
6:37.
And with 2 of you guys, I'm good. Like, it's fine. We have student volunteers. This is really just to support their efforts.
There you go.
When you explained how important it was for the algorithms or whatever to share the social media, so how it expands. Well, I did that, but something happened. I got, Larry, thank you so much for inviting us.
Yeah.
So I'm winding up buying all these tickets for people that, because I invited them.
That's how it came out on Facebook, Larry. Definitely, you definitely invited everyone on Facebook, as you invited me.
Did you get an invitation for me?
Yes, I did.
Thanks for
First
not,
ticket.
thanks for not accepting.
But we appreciate you.
Yeah.
Anything else, what else you got?
As of right now, you guys have 417 registrations.
Wow.
I wanna highlight the fact that like a good 200 of them probably came in the last few days.
Yeah.
So
I
as,
know we're gonna have a bunch of students going.
and there will be more, yeah,
Because one told me today, Ernie Sugar, for some students,
yeah.
so I gave them all the info. And
Yeah.
there's some.
Yeah. Yeah, we have, if you see I guess we can share it after with you guys, but just, because I have it handy here, like today we had 40 registrations. Yesterday we had 36, the day before we had 29, then we had
How many do
40.
we have, and for comparison, how many did we have last year? Seems like we had like a ton.
The ramp it's looking exactly
It's
the
literally,
same.
looks the same.
Yeah,
So tomorrow. we
Like last
a lot.
Yeah, everybody's
Oh.
last.
that's what happens. I mean, I know a bunch of people call me
And
saying,
half of,
hey, can I bring my kids to run? I'm like, yeah, I guess, whatever.
half of the student codes haven't been used.
Yeah.
So you know,
So it's a lot of
then the
things.
place is full of kids and students, so that's why I expect.
Um,
If they run for free anyway.
Still, make sure you're sharing it, maybe not your method of sharing.
They're gonna do the color run too.
Huh?
Or no, the color run? No, they're not gonna do it? The
no.
color run?
Oh, I think that's Brianna Vergara Foundation. It's not the town, I think, no, I think they do a color, run, but I could be,
Oh, okay.
but it's the same course.
Yeah, same course, that's why.
Yeah.
So I think that's in April.
Have the recruiters reached out to you?
Yes, the recruiters are gonna have like 4 stations, I wanna call it, like 4 sponsored tents. They're bringing their own tent stations, their
Yeah.
own branded stuff, but we're providing tables and chairs for them. And I also spoke to the
Civil
tactical vehicle. Yeah, they're bringing one vehicle.
Okay,
And we're gonna put it next to the winner's podium area.
nice.
And then we also knew this year we have a first aid station, and it's gonna be helping us with that. And yeah, it's nothing major,
serious.
if it's something serious, they're 911.
Is this where I can ask my question now?
Sure.
This first thing that I shall do.
Raise your hand.
I already did, and he gave me the floor, but I fell. Okay, real quick. The first aid station, Nelson Rodriguez has been confirmed. He suggested that maybe I call a couple more people, but I don't think we're gonna need that, but he did bring up a good question. If we're just gonna do, let's say, Band-Aids, I believe you said. Okay,
And ice packs,
and who's supplying all that?
us. Yeah. We
This
already,
committee, the
we already
town?
have a first aid
town.
kit that's ready to use, and we have ice packs. Yes,
So that is gonna be at the
Yeah.
tent when Nelson and I get
Yeah.
there or whatever.
yeah.
And what time do you need us there?
So I need you guys there before 7, like I need you set up by 7:30.
Oh, I'm gonna be there surely before 7:30, because I'm not
Yeah,
parking in
because
East
then you're
Dubuque.
stuck and, yeah,
Okay,
so that's all. And then we'll have the tent, table and chairs for you guys as well, along with those 2 things.
and the tents are along the black asphalt area at the park?
No,
or-
if you look at the map, there's an, you're pretty much gonna be like on the sidewalk.
Little blue squares.
No, but yours is separate. Yours says first aid.
You're right back to the first-
You're right.
Oh, I see it now.
So it doesn't show the sidewalk, this is the walking path, the sidewalk is basically. It's
Next to the
around
street.
you and the
So
road.
this is 82nd Avenue here.
So when you park in that building across, you'll see it.
That's about it.
It's right by the finish line arch, so you won't miss it.
The finish line?
Yeah,
Okay,
It'll be fine.
you're.
no, you're not gonna be in the way of the runners, so you'll be tucked to the side.
No, but I just figured somebody's gonna need first aid somewhere in the middle.
Well, that we
It's-
asked the race organizer, and that's what he
But that's where-
suggested.
Yeah, you know the route better than I do. Okay, that's why I had to turn around. Okay,
Do we
and,
have-
the goodie bags,
They're all
um,
good.
I'm sorry,
The goodie bags are good.
what do you mean they're good?
They're done.
I know they're done. I have to go pick them up tomorrow. So if you know more than I do, I don't wanna go over to meet up with, what's her face there? I can't think of her name
With
right
Judy?
now, but
I thought they
is
were
it Judy?
giving out
Yeah,
for us,
I'm supposed to go pick up the goodie bags tomorrow from Judy.
At what time, Nancy? I think she's talking about after, at what time?
I misunderstood, I thought the,
Each race person is picking up their own swag bag and stuff. That's at headquarters.
You're picking them up from me. That's what I mean.
No, she's gonna be part of packet pickup is what she means.
Okay, you're gonna be part of the package pickup. All right, so you're gonna be,
She's
yeah,
helping
At
tomorrow.
headquarter. Toyota.
I'll be there as well.
Okay, good. We can fight then too. All right, wait, let me just check. Nelson Rodriguez confirmed. He asked about the supplies, the committee we're doing on 10. Oh, I asked about that. Told you about the closure. I'm sorry, guys.
No.
We have time and location, we got that. And offices, okay, all my questions have been answered.
I have a question for you guys. I know that Greg's packet pickup happens tomorrow. Judy sent an email and I'm not sure if any of you were copied on it. Which, no,
The email for the race pickup,
yeah,
it
somebody,
was a big mistake.
Yes,
It was a huge, and even when they just sent the rebuttal, it's still 2022.
oh no, that
they put
was,
the wrong.
that was our bad because we confirmed it.
Because it's like,
Yeah.
it's a race event that sends out the email,
We
right?
found other mistakes that we fixed, but of course, the more important one we did.
You should have seen my phone, that email went out, like everyone
Everybody-
calling me, being like.
Well, but we have the access to the registrants, so we can send like,
Well, can you do that? Can you send a
yeah,
correction, like,
we can send it
ASAP?
updated.
That needs to be done fast, so I already got like 3 or 4 emails sent to me saying, hey, what's going on?
Los
I'm sure you
Angeles.
did. Oh,
Email says 2022.
Yeah, so let's.
But there was a second one there was the one that was wrong, then the second one that came out again says 2022.
So just.
do you think did 2 people sign up under your name? I'm just wondering why there was 2.
So,
There should have been only 1.
so there was one that was done originally. That was, this is the updated one, December 8th, of 2022, December 9th, 2022. And this is the one I replied to. December 9th, pickup from 10 a.m. Yeah, that was the original one. That was sent at 16:45. 16:50.
Okay, let me look at it, because you sent.
Yeah.
But yeah, we have access to it and we can send an email.
Okay, take care of that. I have a question. Do we have access to like a golf cart or some kind of cart? So if someone has a sprain or a strain, we can pick them up and bring them to the first aid station, or do they have to? Nancy. can-
I wish
let me
we
finish.
did, because we've been asking.
Yeah, we've been.
Yeah,
Okay, what do you?
all right, here's what I have access to perhaps. I was asked by Nelson to have one more person asked if they could do the safety tent with us. I got a feeling Nelson might have to drop out, but the reason is Darwin Villavicencio on my public safety committee. When you see him, he's always on the call. So because he's on public safety, I will try and reach him tomorrow, see if he'll give us help. Keep his golf cart at the safety tent, if that's okay, and then if we get any
Yeah, radio call
information,
saying, hey.
that-
We
get
have
involved.
walkie-talkies ready.
Yeah, because if it's serious, we're doing 911, but if someone like sprain, strain, we're not gonna have them walk, a mile or a mile and a half. or whatever.
is that okay with I'm not,
Yes,
I'm saying I will call him
ask them.
and ask him, he wants to be,
if you
Yeah,
can't get a
well,
golf
we have
cart,
a golf cart.
if you can't get a golf cart, call me, you can use my fire truck.
You know what, we should do that, we should leave a little fire truck there, Larry, that wouldn't be a bad idea, actually. That's a good idea.
I thought he was kidding me.
No, because he has like a mini,
Really?
he has like a mini one.
And that's actually a perfect size, is it manual?
Yeah.
Okay, so they need an auto drive thing. That's a good
Right
backup
hand
plan.
drive too.
Well,
It's
where were
fine.
you gonna be on that?
Well, run it.
I gotta run.
You know what?
I represent a very important. issue.
Anything else?
Okay. Just give me a phone number for you. Here, just write it on the back of your things, and then I will get out of your hair, and I will go home and call Darwin, because he is a fireman, and so is George on my committee.
Any,
They can show
Kyle,
up.
any other issues? Jonathan, any other issues?
No, just in 2023.
Yeah.
Kyle,
Yeah.
anything else?
No, that's all. I
Anyone
guess
else?
I'll get your email to send you the info.
Anyone else?
Boxes.
All right.
The boxes are gonna be picked up tomorrow and we ordered signage for them.
Nancy,
Yeah,
what's
I
your,
don't know exactly what time because it's, our colleague.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Meeting's
What's that?
adjourned.
I don't know the exact time because he's not. here.
1902.
Yep. Okay.